Good morning, this is Elvin Passion. In legit breaking news, Darkversion government has officially surrendered around the globe, and at Olympia, a part of an island taken care of by Pipe Crew. Emperor of Olympia has been found dead attacked by other extraterrestrial life forms. So our Whelk of the world is freedom again. Of course, Darkversion has been banned. It was very difficult to defeat them for the last 50 years. It was 5 months ago in an almost inconceivable plot to annex the Whelk of the world after it first started from Olympia Empire was authoritative by Pipe Crew owned Pipe's brother, Charmander Agaman. Charmander says Pipe is still alive up in the moon while he was frozen by his heartbeat by his trackers. More of the story develops.
What's your fanny? You should be proud of yourself. Charmander?
I know, but I'm starting to worry about Pipe. He's stuck in the moon.
Yeah, we should help him.
Come on, guys. On the bright side, I'm sidetrack a pipe. Look at me. Hey, I was just drink Starbucks mocha frappe. Whoa, this is making my day.
Face it, Boibi. You'll never be a Pipe when he was on the moon.
Hey, since the force field was down, we could go into the Phorerean and unfreeze him.
Blobby, you're gonna have to come with us.
Sorry, I just hate my boss doing my ass kicked every time I help you. And now this moon?
Blobby!
So you got any unfreezer unit 2500?
Yeah, I think so. It's my luggage. While new leader announcement.
We'll have to wear a space suit on. We don't want to get having a virus from an icy moon, end up like a Neil Armstrong.
Well, could be worse than like back from Missouri, even it's still cold.
What temperature is this moon?
Feels like cruising altitude or South Pole.
God dang.
Donkey Kong 64 reference.
Wow, now I've been in space. This is private. This spaceship are more private than any private jet for millionaires. I wish I owned this ship.
Boibi, Chris is a millionaire since Boba Fett. Air Tortilla is so much responsibility for raw tortillas. Besides, this is no fun and games.
Whatever. At least I get out of this planet for a while.
Roya, can you confirm Pipe's Agaman's location?
Distress signal coming from Trono Canyon, Phorerean.
How's he?
It's been for months. He's still fine. Jeez, quit worrying.
Okay, approaching Phorerean. Hold on.
What was that?
God dang, this sounds scary.
That's because it's some Phorerean creatures.
Even sounds like beautiful voices coming somewhere. It'll be awkward.
Where is he? The direction. Wait a minute. Crap!
What's going on?
It's not gonna be pretty, but creatures are gonna kill Pipe. Come on!
Isn't that Jennifer's body?
Alright, Humpty Dumpties. We're here because I'm counting on you to make sure there's no superstorms, especially Krampus. Fail. You know the hell happens.
Siri, I don't think that's a harsh punishment if Krampus appears in the canyon.
Please, young lady, I'm trying to make sure to protect our mood. Do you want to join the rest of them?
No, Sarge. Siri.
I'm sorry, I lost you there. What was the last part?
Yeah, who are those guys down there? What's this? Those spacemen from Whelk? How in the universe could this be?
Months ago, I think I just saw a huge explosion for the horizon. Turns out the Darkversion force field is destroyed. I think they're going to sink the monkey for that canyon.
Where? I didn't see them. They saved me from Snowgore from Penatora City.
Good job, soldiers. While I'm gone, guard it. No Krampus, no storm, no nothing. Clear?
Yes, sir. I don't get it. It's still clearly sky. This is boring. Not to mention that storm cloud. Hey, wait a minute. That's no storm cloud. Whatever it is, I think the Krampus appears every time when his superstorm starts. Oh, crap.
Wait a minute. I remember those guys.
This is ridiculous. It's been almost sunset. If I don't get back to home planet, my boss gonna kick my ass.
Blobby, shut up.
Yeah, I get tired of hearing you saying I'm a boss and get your ass kicked. My father dad my ass kicked every time when I think I did something wrong. Now even, okay?
I think some people think you're being rude.
Okay, that sounds disturbing, even to sound like princesses.
Pipe! Hey! Get out! Pipe! 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 Oh my god! He's frozen solid!
Why the hell is he wearing Arctic clothes?
I have no idea. Probably he's quickly wearing in Mount Olympia fight with First Leader Blast in outer space and lands here.
Boibi, you still gotta unfreeze her?
Hold on, I put inside my spacesuit.
Boibi!
Okay. Just make it snappy like a second. God dang. Where is it? Where is it?
What's going on?
Will we end up like Geostorm?
I don't know.
This is bad.
What's going on? Lizards are here?
Just calm down and take a deep breath.
Piper, there's no reason to be calm because we're about to be freeze to death like minus 200 or something.
Listen.
What's with the... Oh, what the hell was that?
I don't know.
No bite, bastard!
Oh my god, someone freaking help me.
You don't know how to unfreeze him.
No, I do not.
Oh my god, do you know how to do anything?
I mean, I'm here, am I?
Chris, shoot it!
Okay.
Hey, stop! Nobody eats my own brother. Huh, serves it right. What the?
Whoa!
Wow, turned out ugly fast.
Shut up, Viper.
Okay,
Ha! You bastards! You are a piece of this, my friends! Have some!
Come on!
Wait! Get away from here. It's danger.
You!
Please, God. Please be alive.
Hi,
Thank God.
Sweet Jesus. Is that a ghost?
calm down, Boibi. Her name is Alesso.
Do you know this ghost girl?
Yes, we saved her from a Snorgor from Pantora City. I knew you dressed up as a bingo from the Banana Splits.
Oh yeah, my good day.
By the way, you look different than the last time I saw you in Pantora.
Oh, because Siri was my boss. I'll never forget him.
What the? Where am I? Is that? Pipe! No! 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 No!
He's unconscious, but he's okay.
What a minute. Where's my pay?
What are you talking about?
Rules every time I help you with stupid problems because my boss shows up.
I heard that, Boibi. I'm glad I caught you this time. How many times do I have to tell you? My companies are important than your monkey's friends.
Oh, chocolate fudge.
You didn't listen to a tiny loop, did you? But at least you got to do straight home to Whelk. So, 24 grand coming out of your paycheck.
Oh, leave me alone.
Get over there right now.
Ah, damn it all.
I'm starting to feel this scene are actually domestic violence.
Well, Pipe, you're lucky to be alive, except you have a Phorerean cold because you were being frozen since the Emperor freeze you while he was dead. I called Boibi to unfreeze you, but that was the last time seeing him because we were leaving this planet for upgrade this around here, I think.
Yeah, I don't know why different Neil Armstrong got a cold from after a moon trip. Besides, that's sheer cold as crap. What's going on with this Whelk now?
The weird good news is, everything's finally back to normal, including COVID-19 was already vaccines, which means pandemic is over because of us.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll let you get you more rest. That space looked like a nighttime.
Oh yeah. That makes a lot of sense.